Bring It On, the musical, is on at Regina's Globe Theatre, and it's been such a hit that it's been extended twice. But of course, nothing great can last forever, and it's the final week of performances. So to tell us what to expect, we welcome two performers, Berkeley and Cherise. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's start off here this morning. Congratulations on the extension. That is so huge. How does it feel to know that the public has been responding so well to these performances?
It's been amazing. We've had all sorts of folks come to the show, kids from like 5 to 85. It's been amazing to tell this story.
Yeah, and to feel that reaction from the audience has just been so wonderful.
So tell me a little bit about the relationship between your two characters.
So I play Campbell in the show. She starts off as the Queen Bee at Truman High School, and she's a cheerleader, and she gets redistricted and goes to Jackson High School, where she meets Cherise's character, Danielle, who is the Queen Bee and head of the dance crew. So Campbell has to navigate being a cheerleader and turning into a hip-hop dancer.
True dancer.
Yeah. And it doesn't start out too great between the two of them. It takes a lot of effort on Campbell's part to get Danielle to accept her into the crew. And eventually they work together to bring the dance crew to cheerleading nationals.
Wow.
Period. All right.
Sounds like a lot of fun and a really good show. So what kind of challenges come up in between this dancing and the cheering? What kind of challenges do the characters face?
Oh, so many things. Well, they're in high school, so the emotions are quite heightened, and they come from separate, very different upbringings. So they have to navigate each other and how they exist in the world, and they teach each other a lot of wonderful things. They empower vulnerability and being bold enough to be your authentic self. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Amazing, incredible, and such a great storyline. And how did rehearsals go for this? What was that like?
It was crazy. We were at the Rebels cheer gym pretty much every day at the start of rehearsals. We would start our morning with about, I think, an hour and a half of cheer practice, since none of us were cheerleaders before this. So we would learn some cheer stunts and tricks, and then we'd head back to the rehearsal hall and then work on music and dancing and everything else that you see in the show.
Yeah. Amazing. So much hard work put into this. Incredible. And before we wrap things up here this morning, why should people come check this out?
Oh, well, it's a high energy, high flying show. And I haven't seen theater like this in a long time, where people are moving their butts and singing their butts away. I think there's something in there for everybody.
Incredible. Ladies, thank you so much for being here this morning. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure.